Alright, what's going on YouTube? My name is The Feast Kandakar. I'm a 19-year-old man on self-improvement. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be talking about fitness, self-improvement, and overall how to become the best version of yourself, right? This video will be made well before I blow up. If you're watching this right now, congratulations, you're an OG, and you're watching this well before I blow up. But this video will be about, if I get famous one day, this will be one of my most famous quotes ever. I created this quote in my mind almost a year ago. For some reason, it took me a while to share it out in public, but here it is. The lack of progression leads to regression, which leads to depression. Let those words sink in for a second. What does that really mean? Humans, by nature, you're either growing or dying as an individual. There's no such thing as stagnation or staying like still. You're either progressing or regressing, right? And I've noticed this personally in my life too. If I'm not becoming a better version of myself every single day, if I'm not leveling up, if I'm not becoming smarter, making more money, like doing things that will make me healthier, whatever the case may be, I notice that the complete opposite happens. I'm regressing as an individual, right? Because I'm not working on becoming a better version of myself in that moment. And what tends to happen is that I will end up gravitating towards activities that will make me worse as an individual. What will that be? It could be anything. It could be watching YouTube, like watching entertainment for a prolonged period of time. It could be like scrolling on Instagram. It could be fucking jerking off, playing video games, eating junk food, whatever the case may be, right? I know a lot of people nowadays have at least one of those problems, if not multiple, right? And those things, all those things I just mentioned, that will make you regress as an individual because you're becoming a worse version of yourself, right? And what tends to happen in my personal observation is that people who are depressed, right? If I look into their lives, there is no level of personal development going on whatsoever. Their life as a whole is a living regression. They're becoming worse as individuals. At least this may not always be the case. And I know a lot of people out there want to say, oh, it's depression. Oh, it's fucking biological or genetic, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm not going to get into that. But at least in my personal observation, most people that are depressed or living depressing lives, it's a matter of the fact that there is no person, they're not doing anything that will help them be better as an individual, and they're doing things that will make them worse, right? Like most people, right? Average people, they watch porn, they jerk off all the time, they play video games, they don't go to the gym, they don't eat healthy food, they eat junk food. Whatever the case may be, they're drinking alcohol, so on and so forth. Those are the people that tend to be depressed themselves. Do you see? Is this is not a coincidence, right? Their habits. Understand this: humans are creatures of habit, right? We're habitual constructs. We are like the byproduct of the habits we perform in a daily basis, right? So if you're performing bad habits, if you're performing like habits that will make you worse as an individual, you're going to become a worse individual, and vice versa. If you do good habits that show that you respect yourself, you'll become a person that's worthy of respect, right? Now, if you put this all together, if I had to really come up with one cure to depression, it's going to be progression in all areas of life. Now, I guarantee you, if you take a person that may be depressed right now and you get them in better shape, you improve their mindset, you would like improve their finances, your social skills, your intellect, spirituality, emotional well-being and control, so on and so forth. If you improve every aspect of their life, chances are, I bet you that depression will be fucking gone. And this will work with almost any person. I could bet on that, right? Now, You want to become the absolute best version of yourself by leveling all areas of your life: your physical, your mental, your spiritual, emotional, financial, intellectual, socially, so on and so forth, right? So yeah, this is the video. Welcome to my channel. I'll be posting more videos. My target will be posting at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'm still figuring out a schedule, like a set schedule, where on what days I'll be posting, editing videos. But yeah, just stay tuned. I'm going to be producing more content. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a blessed day.